You wanted big builds? Well, you got it. Minecraft with Daedalus 822. Build big or go home.
Hey guys, this is episode 110 of my Let's Play series. What are we going to be doing today? Well, we're actually going to be finishing off the silo unload system. That's probably what you would call it. But the last episode we managed to get all the redstone and the loader all worked out and installed, and I've got all the buttons in, the buttons are all being tested, and I've got the item frames installed. Actually, I'll take you at the back really quickly, don't lose them. And yeah, we got the T flip-flops installed back here. This is all being tested already. Everything's, yeah, every side has now been hooked up. I'll take you downstairs real quick. Over here, yes, the floor is going to be purely glowstone, but I'm gonna put blue carpet over it. That's what I'm gonna do. So you won't see the glowstone. But down here, I try to clean it up as best as I could. You know, putting using stone brick everywhere. Everything seems to be working. Like, I've done a quick test run of what I did. I'll show you what I did. I pretty much went up here, and while all this was ripped open, I pressed every single button here, all the way around until I got back to the other side, which, you know, changes the T flip-flop over, you know, turning off that redstone torch. Now, I looked at every single one, made sure it was all working, went downstairs, and then what I did then is tripped the entire system by, you know, just filling this up with stuff. And once that was full, you know, the monostable circuit went off, and the cart got shot off, and the clock happened, and yeah, everything went off like clockwork, just say. It was perfect. And then I went back up here, and I went behind every single one, checking if every single one of those T flip-flops reset itself, turning off the line. You know, it's like a fail-safe. But it did. It literally did. It was fantastic. I'm quite happy with that result. So now we're going to be moving on. Let's yeah, we're going to be putting in the line back to the base down here, and yeah, so we'll be digging out this. It's gonna be like a little strip mine. So this episode may not be the most exciting episode, but it's probably gonna be one of the last ones working on the mob farm, because all I got to do is, you know, put a roof on and put all the things on the sticky pistons. Oh, far out. Just slipping my mind right now. It's like a derp moment. But that's pretty much all I got to do. And yeah, she's ready to go. And then the showcase video. So this probably will be the last episode we do on her. And yeah, the next it's maybe. I'm not saying it's 100%, because knowing my luck, I might find something to do. But yeah, no, so there's a good chance showcase video is probably the next one I'm going to shoot, when I'm going to turn all the lappers and do the sides and all sorts of stuff. Okay, anyway, let's start digging that tunnel. So let's go up here first. I'll dig the tunnel first. I think well, I could lay the tracks at the same time. I'll bring a few stacks of tracks with me anyway. I got my swords, don't really need anything else. Well, I could just keep taking tracks and redstone. So down here does not need to be pretty. You're never meant to see down here at all, like zero. The goal was not to really clean up down here, just make a maintenance access, but I felt it needed a little bit of cleaning up. I'm thinking about just digging out the roof, making that glowstone shine through, you know, so it does double the job, get rid of all the torches. So yeah, there's obviously some blocks that need to be changed over to stone brick. Maybe put an entire wooden floor in, you know, don't know. Alright. Okay, so I took down the coordinates roughly where my base is, and that's where we got to dig to. So get out my F3 and check my coordinates. So we got to go to Z211. So let's start digging. Alright, good stuff. I'm not going to pretty up the tunnel, the sides of these tunnels. I'm not going to do anything like that. It's going to stay what it is. You know, I may go through and take all this coal. You know, I'm going to start stockpiling some more coal now. Yeah, I've got to do that. And lapis now. I'm not going to skip any more lapis. Yay! Which is good. Yeah, so Z minus... Ooh, definitely not skipping you. We could turn you off for a little bit. It's like a little bit like mining. Actually, what block are we on? We are Y9. Far out. So it is like mining. We are technically strip mining. Just the wrong level. Now, I like to strip mine at Y12 because it's sort of just over those big lava pools. So that's not good because there's a possibility we're actually going to hit some lava pools which could, you know, slow us down because I've got to fill that entire lava pool up. Bit of a pain in the backside. Yeah. No, 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 no. Chicken. So probably you're thinking, Data, what is the next project gonna be? And actually, I have no freaking idea. I'm thinking about working on the Nether hub, you know, the new Nether hub for this section. Neither know there's not going to be most of these builds now are going to be pretty close to my main base, well, this base here. You know, the old area, we kind of spread them out. Whoop land. So that's why I built this massive mob farm right next to it, because I wanted it really close to the base. And it's not an eyesore. I think she looks gorgeous. You know, resurrecting one of these old farms is just, it's awesome. Oh, here we go. I think this way. Whoa, not F1, F3, you Fruit Loop. So resurrecting one of those old farms, I think, was a good idea. You know, some of my subscribers that have been with me since those old days, it's I heard you, Mr. Zombie. Oh, Torch. This is a live stream. People will be just trolling me like crazy. Like, Daddy, you missed diamonds. You missed this. You missed that. Okay. So, I'm going to dig up now, because all I did is went down to the I went down to the storage room back area, and I just stood there, and I'm like, okay, so Z minus 221. I was like, all right, and you know, X 779, I think it was. I don't have a clue, but I think we'll start digging up now because we don't want to miss it. We need to go Y24, so we've got actually quite a bit to come up. We're going to probably go right underneath it, which is not good. So once we hit Y24, everything will be okay. We can go there. We got to figure out where we're going to put the new unloader for this system. That is what we're going to be doing once we get there. I was just hoping we'd find some diamonds on the way. That would have been blimmin' lovely. But nope, it's not going to be that nice to me today. Block 20. We're doing good. And whoop, 24. That's what I'm aiming for, because that is where my block 24. Okay, so now we just dig straight ahead, and hopefully we eventually hit the storage room, because we're not that far away. We're like 100 blocks, and I know people was just thinking, Data, why don't you just run hoppers all the way, and you can afford it and all the rest of it. But once if we have a massive project upcoming and oh, perfect. Woo! Sorry, I'm excited. All right, so what we need to do now, this is my automatic sorter storage system. We built quite a while ago now. It's very laggy when it's turned on. I'm just trying to find where the input was, where the input pipe was. Bloody slimes! I got a half slab all down there because this is actually a slime chunk. I actually need a new slime farm. The problem is farming slimes is horrible right now. Like literally, you barely get spawns. They changed it so much. It's just nasty. You know, you might get 1 or 2, then it stops for 5 minutes, and you get another, and it goes on the moon cycles. And did I just do a full lap? Yeah, I did. I could have just went straight ahead. So this pipe here, yep, that's the miscellaneous. This one here, and of course I didn't bring my axe. It's still up in the actual main mob farm, which is not good. We only got a couple to get rid of anyway, but I'm never going to hear the end of it from Koala. Doesn't matter. Okay, so if we built it in here, why did I put wood here anyway? I was going to build a second floor of... Oh, that's right. Originally, I was going to build the cobblestone silo. up in here and have it filter off as it came down into the silo. That was the plan, and then run the... But yeah, no, because since we cleared out a massive area before, up next to those industrial furnaces, I figured why waste, you know, all that air, that open area, just because it's sealed off. But I turned that into a huge cobblestone silo. I wasted so many chests doing it. Okie dokie, so... And of course I've got no hoppers, and I've got to run all the way back. I probably have a couple stacks down in the storage room itself. Now we're going to go up there. This is the maintenance area. This is like where people don't really get to see. Go down here, we'll grab a couple hoppers, because I wouldn't mind building this unloader. I don't want to run all the way back. Whoa. Ah, she's gorgeous. Okay, so we need hoppers, and of course, it's a good one. Whatever. I think I'm just gonna run back and get a stack of hoppers. I took all my hoppers over there for this storage system. I've got to make more. I've got to start making more. I can't believe I'm out of hoppers. Back down the maintenance section. So, I don't think you guys have ever seen my cobblestone storage unit. So the filter for the cobblestone is here. The main line comes down, and everything but cobblestone, everything but cobblestone just drops down. But around here is my huge cobblestone silo, and this sort of just drains down into the item sorter itself. Well, not the item sorter, the chest, the cobblestone chest section. That's what I'm trying to say. Because actually, I need to explain this, because I actually get a few emails about this, because people download my world and say, Data, the cobblestone thing's broken. So actually, in this video, I'm gonna point this out. So just to let the people know that they can stop messaging me. It's not broken. Oh. Okay, so this section here, obviously it's got no filter. It just skips right over. You know why? It's because the cobblestone has its own separate filter system, you know, up there where we just were, and that's where the cobblestone runs. There's a separate piping line that goes down and goes into the bottom chest. All right, and that's usually backed up with cobblestone, and that's why this section, it's not destroyed, it's not broken. That's the way it is. Man, could you imagine how much iron I would save if you know, they would give me like pipes instead of having to use iron hoppers all the time? Okay, I'm gonna make the run back. Where is the run back? Back this way. So I'm gonna make the run back real quick, and then I will build the loader. So I will be unloader data unloader. I'll be right back in a sec, guys. Alrighty then, I am back, and I've picked up some hoppers and tracks and all sorts of stuff, so we can finally build this unloader that I want to get done. So this time, instead of taking a left, we're just going to go straight ahead. That slime is still down there. You can hear him bouncing away. Okie dokie, so... Alright, so now we got hoppers. We need to hook it into this line. So when the cart sort of... We can use actually this wood here. The cart can drive up, stand on a little platform, unload, then automatically shoot back off once it's, you know, tipping itself into the storage unit itself. So we bring that out like that, and I need some cobblestone to build a little platform around this. Okay, let's build this sucker up. Oh, I can't block that off. Okay. There we go. Let's just open the roof up a little bit so we got some room to work. Alright, so an unloader is so very, very simple to do. What we need to do, seal that up. What we need to do is, okay, so this runs into the main line. Yes, it does. Perfect. Put a comparator facing that way with the cobblestone block there. Oh, yes, I did. Phew. And redstone torch there. followed by another piece of cobblestone here. We can break. No, we leave that there, and we get a piece of redstone dust and place it there. So all that is just going to be powering a track, which is right here. So build this up because that's where it's going to stop. It's all good. Wow, we're going to have barely room to get out of here now. I'm going to have to fix that up later. So now we get a powered rail, stick it on top like that, followed by some non-powered rails. We run that down like that. Okay, there you go. There is a very simple like loader and offloader. Okay, very, very simple. So what actually happens is the cart will be traveling along nice and full, and as he gets up to the top here, and yes, the rail is powered, but just as he touches this rail, which is parked on top of a hopper, what actually happens, one item, all it takes is one item to drop down. So time he's like, you know, drives up here and comes to a stop, there's items dropping into that hopper, which power this comparator, which turns off the torch, turning off the piece of redstone, and obviously turning off the track, you see. So he's nice and stationary. And until all the items come out of that hopper, which technically out of the minecart, out of the hopper, and as soon as that hopper's empty, bam, this will turn, the comparator will turn off, allowing the redstone torch behind here to turn back on, and powering the track. And what he will do is just go poof, back off, like a rocket, hopefully. So we'll quickly test this unloader. Let's just put all these tracks down. It's a very chillaxed episode, this episode. Just me blubbering on. It's been pretty... just for all the, just all the redstone probably the last few days, putting those T flip-flops in. Once all that's done, I think the worst bit now, I think the worst problem I'm going to have now, I should just be going one non-powered, one non-powered. Someone's going to point that out. Whatever, I'll just do that. You can use, what are those rails called? Activator rails. Not activator rails. Pressure plate rails. That also works. Whatever. People like OCD people right now will be screaming like, Data, you're wasting so much track! I'll just let them scream. There we go. That's a lot of redstone torches, I'll tell you that. Oh, croggy. Whatever. Power it all up. Plenty of gold. Gold, gold, swimming in gold. Time to make a twink, you'll never get old. Good old World of Warcraft days. Whatever. Just keep laying them. So this is gonna be quite a bit of track. Actually, I'm just gonna lay all normals and then put power down. That's a better idea. Break this section. I didn't even need to break that section. I keep thinking a player's gonna ride in it, because if you didn't know, if you take a sharp corner like that, have something there, you'll glitch in it and take damage. But yeah, if it's a minecart, a hopper, no, a chest minecart, it's not gonna take damage. How far have we got to go? Quite a bit. More track. So yeah, we are really close to finishing this sucker off. I'm stoked. It was good. It was a good project. It took way longer than I thought, though. Seriously, for such a simple mob farm, I suppose all the redstone and just the sheer size of it. It's just insane. Okay, so we'll trick this into loading up to thingamajig. Alright, thank you. I'm just going to push it all the way because I want to test the unloader. So I'll just put a couple of these bad boys in. There we go. I should be counting this. Don't matter. Okay. Power it up. Actually, I'll just power it up later. It's all good. That's just a boring job. I'll just push it along now. And we'll give the cart some stuff here. Unload some... Oh, wait. I hear lava. Stop going. Stop it. Thank you. Let me put some tracks in. Alright. So, just a bit more powered rails and she's good to go. She's up and going. I hear you, Enderman. Alright. Go, 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 go. Off she goes. More power! More power! Nope, not there. Actually, I'm not going to power it right now because I just thought it might just fly back down and I have to go get it. And people would be laughing. Don't want that. Power it. There we go. Oh, wow. Just whatever. I don't want to break you, actually. There we go. Power. Torch. Torch. Wasting resources again. I can hear so many slimes, though. This would have been a perfect slime farm. There we go. Alright, yep, she's good to go. Well, just put a couple torches up because it's getting really dark in here. Okay, all powered. Yep, it's all powered. Fantastic. Okay, so I don't want to push this guy right now. Go, 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 go. Alright, now power this last one. And it's got stuff in it, you know. It should be shooting off by itself. So we're just going to give it a little nudge. And hopefully it gets the job done by itself. So it should come to a complete stop, unload, and we should lag like crazy because this thing produces a lot of lag. Yes, it is. It's loaded. It's unloading itself. Yep. Cool. Yep. The comparator's turned on. Fantastic. And we're not lagging yet, so the filter hasn't activated. Come on, come on, come on. This is gonna take ages. I don't want to touch it because I want to make sure it shoots back off, you know, without touching a single thing. I'm just checking inside the chest. Oh, frame drop now. I can feel it. So it's running through the sorter right now, being sorted out to the right chest. Come on, come on. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, one more stack. One more stack. Alright. We'll wait until it gets to 20, then we're going to sit back and we're going to watch. Come on. Alright. There we go. We'll leave it. Alright. We're standing back. We're not touching a single thing. Please shoot off. Please shoot off. Come on. You done yet? There. It's done. Woohoo! Awesome stuff, see? And that's how the unloader works. See how simple that is? Is this all these wasted tracks driving your OCD up the wall? I bet it is. Sorry, this is a really big troll episode, I swear. Alright, where did he go? Let's go see if he parked himself back where he's meant to park himself. It's actually not a bad run. It's pretty small. He must have made it. I didn't even put any power in. Except for here. Damn. Guess he did make it. And he's parked right back, ready to take more. Awesome. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, so let's run back to the base. I want to do just a little bit more planning. Just a little bit more planning. So obviously, you're probably wondering, hey Data, how are you going to get to this? Are you going to use the track to get to this this silo? No, you're not, because I'm planning to just put an underwater tunnel, which is quite easy, just using sand and glass. I'm not going to do it in this episode. I'll drive people up the wall if I place one more sand block and glass block. Oh man. I drive people up the wall, you know. Is Data going to create one more dome? I'm going to pull my hair out. Oh. Okay, so now we need to get out of this section, and now I'm going to fix this whole section back up. Oh, that just got sucked up. Okay, so we can get out of the maintenance area, and yes, I'm eating chicken. Climb up, get out of here, and I can do a little bit of planning. So we're using blue, like carpet, for the silo, you know, to hide the glowstone, which is good. The sun's just coming up, which is perfect. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Okay, up we go. No, down we go, actually. Down we go. And this is where I'm thinking of putting the tunnel in. Running it straight ahead. Just straight, and then like an L bracket sort of thing underneath the water. Because down here is my the enchanting room that we built a while back, which is pretty cool. It's an underwater themed enchanting room. So yeah, no, I think we'll go straight. I'll go straight ahead from here because it's not a bad run. It's like a little run. It's not huge. It's not concerning. It's pretty decent. So I'll just go up there real quick. Yeah, this episode's a little bit short. You know, as I said, there's not much to do left on this old girl to do now. She's pretty much done. Actually, is there a boat? No, there is not a boat. Far out. That is not good. So, now you can see the dome from here. Right? It's just there. The track sort of runs like that, and then like that. And ends up in the storage room somewhere down there. So, sort of an opposite way, I run the tunnel straight ahead, about 50 blocks, take a left, and then drop it down, and then there you go. That's pretty much the entrance. Yeah. All right. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm gonna do that off camera, and that's not exciting work. All right. I'm gonna go up there real quick, and we'll end the episode. An early one today. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh. Sometimes I just hear, like, there must be caves all underneath this whole area, because I can hear zombies. I swear I hear them. They're there somewhere. Yeah, so in the future, we will be dropping these portals down to the ground. I've got to be careful. There is holes everywhere, and one of those stupid bloopers, I fell down one of the bloody holes. But, yeah, no, we're going to drop those portals down to ground level, and we're going to build a, what's going to call it down there? Alright. Oh, the last thing I've got to do is, like, all this is installed, this is all fine, everything is fine here. I took out the bottom here. So, all I've got to do now is change this over to a dropper instead of a dispenser. And I've got to put hoppers down below there. I think I've got a couple, but it's not hooked into the main line. That's okay. That is okay. So, prep work. All I have to do is put a roof on and put in all the wood on the sides. Remember, I'm going to be using probably oak wood, because oak goes nicely with the cobblestone, so I'll probably be using oak wood up top here, and building this little room, probably just a glass square box. That's it. You know, nothing hugely special. Up we go. So yeah, all I'm gonna do is just what I'll do is just climb to the top, and I'll go to the sides here, and I'll just place all the blocks down, drop to the next level, place all the blocks in, just all the way down here until I hit here, and get off, and just rinse and repeat. Put on a roof, and then turn on the redstone on the sides. That's it. GG. Good game. And then she should be. I won't put on the roof until, you know, where everything else is done, or else we're gonna have. Where is that exit? There should be an exit here, because I need to take down heaps of scaffolding later. There it is. There it is. That's what I was after. Careful on this one. I almost died already. Down slowly. There we go. So I've got to go up there, and I've got to fix all the redstone up. I'll quickly show you what I've got to do. But yeah, this is all just prep work, and yeah, getting ready for the showcase. You know, I won't show you. I won't spoil it too much for you guys to see if she works really well. So up here, we've just got to see how I've disabled it and took the redstone. So that's all I've got to do is put redstone on there and take out the torches. Because when we're in a live stream, what was actually happening is these rooms were building up with so many mobs, like, because there's so many rooms here, that it was killing my stream. Like, by 10 minutes later, there was just so many mobs crammed into there, it wasn't even funny. It was ridiculous. But yeah, that's all good. All good, all good. Alright, guys, I think we're going to end it here. Me just blubbing on, not really doing anything. Yeah, and putting lapis up the sides here, quite easy. Quite easy. Okay, guys. Yeah, we're going to end it here. Thanks for watching episode 110. Join me for episode 111, where hopefully we'll be starting something new. Hopefully. Alright, guys. I'll catch you all later.
Click to the left to view the previous episode, and on the right for the next video if it is available. If you like this video, please like, share, and add this video to your favorites. Follow Daedalus822 on the social media formats listed below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button.